Welcome back to the News Media. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you are not going to believe this. While the former impeached Deputy President Gachagua is still drawing public attention to the government of William Ruto over the death of the late Dr. Victoria Mutiso, who was shot dead some days ago because of land issues in this country of Kenya, in Nairobi, KTN have now decided to do a thorough serious injection under the 13th corrupt parliament of Kenya, whereby it is high time for Kenyans to come closer to all the national media centers in Kenya as we are approaching 2027 general election, so that we as voters in this country of Kenya, we can vote wisely ahead of 10th August 2027. From today onwards, Kenyans should focus on watching national media centers because they are reminding Kenyans how our leaders behave in the last 4 years since 2022 election, whereby before we proceed, I just want you to watch these two clips of the video. The first video is for Gachagua exposing on how Dr. Victoria Mutiso assassin have been relocated to Uganda. The second video is for KTN injecting the 13th Parliament of Kenya. But before you watch that video, please consider liking the video. When you like the video, you automatically show us your support on what I'm doing on this platform. So please, as you watch, consider liking our videos. Thank you so much for that support of the like. Can we listen to Gachagua alongside KTN bombshell?
It has been told that the two police officers who were mentioned in the death of Dr. Victoria Mutiso, they were arrested and released on orders of Kipchumba Murkomen. They were never taken to any police station. I've just now, on my way here, been informed that the DCI has facilitated their relocation to our neighboring country, Uganda. Goons have become part of the command structure, rank and file of the National Police Service. It is now common to see goons being escorted by the police to carry out criminal acts against Kenyans. This was evident in the PCA Mweki attack, Kariobangi PCA attack, and ACK Witima Church attack. In fact, Mr. William Ruto carries out his development tours in Nairobi, accompanied by goons. Case in point, it has been witnessed repeatedly.
1 year to go, the 13th Parliament will arguably go down in the country's political history as the most corrupt legislature. President William Ruto, cabinet secretaries and governors have all publicly complained that MPs have been demanding for bribes for them to have favorable reports. Now, some MPs too have also confessed receiving bribes. But as our senior political affairs reporter Chris Thairo reports, the speakers of both houses, Moses Wetangula and Amason Jeffa Kingi, have also faced the wrath of Kenyans with accusations they have been compromised by the executive arm of the government, leaving both chambers of parliament toothless in their execution of their mandate.
With exactly 1 year remaining before members of parliament go back to the ballot and seek a fresh mandate from the electorate, the 13th parliament will best be remembered as a house of many firsts. First, it will go down the annals of history as the first legislative house in the country to use the 2010 constitution and impeach a sitting deputy president. However, the process of impeaching former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua exposed the legislators, casting doubt on their integrity after Gachagua and some of his close allies revealed that members received as much as 10 million shillings per senator to impeach him.
Gladys boss Sholei told William Ruto in a public rally, "You told us to get rid of Rigiji, we did. You had it." Members of parliament were paid 500,000. Members of the Senate were paid 10 million shillings each to impeach me by William Ruto. He is the one who has taught parliament to be corrupt.
Another first for the 13th parliament is members themselves confessing that indeed money exchanged hands, something that initially remained in the grapevines. The president also confessing about the August house being corrupt.
Kuna kitu ilitembea hapo huko bunge. Wacha niseme ukweli. Kuna kitu ilitembea nini? Na accounting officer alikuwa mtu anaitwa Aaron Cherioti, ndio alikuwa accounting officer. Wengine nimeona wanarukaruka hapa, walikamata hizo vitu na hawakujenga boma.
Do you, for example, know, munisikize vizuri, do you, for example, know that a few members of your committee collected 10 million shillings so that you could pass that law on anti-money laundering? Did you get the money? No. And they are collecting money in the name of Parliament. And some of the time, or most of the time, that money never gets to Parliament, it gets to a few people.
It will also be remembered that it's the first August House to be raided by protesters who stormed the House and chased away MPs, a breach that saw several youths shot dead within and without the chambers.
This actually should be very worrying for Kenyans, because they're not even trying to hide it. Some of those parliamentarians themselves are the ones who go to try and extort governors, especially senators. You've had cases of them saying, look, for us to look at your accounts, you have to come a certain way. The president said this is what's happening. Figures were quoted. If members of parliament who are elected are behaving this way, how do you expect the other members of public to behave? I mean, it seems to be a norm that for anything to move, for anything to happen and function in the country of Kenya, there has to be a bribe or some facilitation of books.
The conduct of the two speakers of parliament has also been drawn to the limelight, with critics accusing them of tampering with the independence of parliament due to their political leanings. The High Court has gone as far as asking the two speakers to desist from engaging in partisan politics by openly campaigning for President Ruto through the so-called empowerment programs.
First of all, they're very biased and they're very partisan in the first place. So we cannot even talk about their conduct, because if a speaker has been elected because they were Kenya Kwanza, then they're already been compromised. A lot of members of parliament who are objective and who would like to stand firm with the people who elected them don't even get a chance to debate on the floor of the house, because they know they will say something that is not palatable to the regime of the day. So the speakers of both houses, first of all, are the first people who should be blamed in all of this.
Parliamentary committees have also been accused of demanding bribes from governors and cabinet secretaries. What surprises more is that despite all these confessions by members themselves, anti-corruption agencies and investigating teams have remained silent on the rot in the 13th Parliament. Can the 13th Parliament use the remaining 1 year to redefine themselves and save their dented image before facing the electorate next year, a day like today? Chris Dairu, KTN, Nairobi.
So that is what is currently happening in this country of Kenya under the leadership of the fourth president of this country of Kenya, called William Samoei Ruto, whereby I think that it was good that come 2027 general election, the main focus of the voters in this country of Kenya should be on these three places. Number one, presidential seat. Number two, the Parliament of Kenya. Number three, the Senate. Because the ongoing unnecessarily death, unnecessarily abduction, unnecessarily arrest is because of the weak parliament that Ruto is controlling. The Parliament of Kenya is not independent. These individuals are busy serving the interest of the government of the day of William Samoei Ruto, but not the interest of the citizen of this country of Kenya who seriously voted for them, who made them whom they are, which is true. In fact, this time round, those MPs that vote yes to pass the 2024-2025 finance bill should be voted out. Because those are the people that make many Gen Zs to lose their lives. Many Gen Zs were killed because of the corrupt Parliament of Kenya. They ended up voting yes, passing the finance bill, after Kenyans fight, question them, and beg them, please, don't pass this finance bill. They end up doing it. The reason why Kenyans were killed in 2024 is because of the MPs that we elected. So Kenya is having this problem of recycling bad leaders into the office. Then later on, they start complaining. Sisi kama wananchi wa Kenya, ndio tunakuanga na shida saa zingine. Because how can you vote for a bad leader, then you expect him to work? Unajua tu mtu ni mbaya, lakini bado unampatia kazi. Kwa nini? Why are you giving him a job? Why are you giving him a job, yet you know very well that he's not a good person? So sometimes Kenyans need to be very, very serious on what they are doing. Yeah, Kenyans need to be very, very, very serious and wise enough in anything that they are doing, especially with election. Because we are tired of this stupidity of going to the street after every 5 years so that the government of the day of William Samoei Ruto can listen to us, or so that any government, any formed government can listen to us. In Kenya, that is the routine. The only way that Kenyans can communicate to the government of the day is through protest. That is the only direct way. But writing something, a letter to the government that, oh, that one cannot even reach the president. Hiyo itararuliwa hapa kwa corridor. So Kenyans, let us be very careful as we are going to vote, as we are going to face different candidates on the ballot box, starting from MCA to president. But let us, our main focus remain on these three places: Parliament, presidential seat, and Senate. If we can vote for good MPs, good senators, good president, then this country of Kenya can look like Malaysia or Singapore. But if we keep on recycling bad leaders to the office, then we expect development. That is a dream. We are dreaming. Tuwache kudanganyana. We are seriously dreaming. Yeah, we are dreaming. So, Wakenya tukue makini. Let us be very, 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 very careful, because we don't know what is going to happen. Maybe what happened in Tanzania or in Uganda, but can also happen in Kenya. And you know that Kenya is the headquarter of Africa. All the protests that have been happening in Africa have been happening because of what happened in 2024. Hey, what the youth did in 2024 is something that have drawn attention to Africa. So nowadays in Africa, we normally go to they normally do what Kenyans are doing for them also, to communicate to the government of the day in maybe in Uganda, Tanzania, Burundi, Malawi, Congo, and other Africa countries that you may know. So come 2027 election, if we are not careful enough, then things won't be as usual, ladies and gentlemen. Tukutane kwa video itakayofuata hivi karibuni, wapenzi watazamaji wa Daniz Media. Remember to subscribe, comment, share the video, like, then don't forget to turn on notification bell for more updates daily. The reason why I'm reminding you to subscribe, to like the video, to comment, to share is because sometimes whenever you upload a video, maybe you cannot get a notification. So we want you to get more notifications so that you can be forefront. You can be at the forefront of getting information, verified information concerning to what is happening in this country of Kenya under the leadership of the fourth president of this country of Kenya, called Dr. Kipchirchir William Samoei Ruto. And again, if you like the video, you are again showing me this. You are doing a great job to this platform, because whenever you share you like the video, it will be recommended. YouTube will recommend it. So keep on sharing my videos, liking the video, commenting. Then don't forget to turn on notification bell for more updates daily. Just type that place of subscription twice, ifinye mara mbili, so that anytime that I uploaded a new video on my YouTube channel, YouTube will automatically notify you that Team Daniz Media have something new to watch. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Then lastly, thank you so much for making this channel to hit 7K subscribers. We are now at 7.5K subscribers in the last 2 months. We are going too fast. But that tunaenda vizuri sana. 7.5K subscribers. I know that very soon, maybe at the end of this month, tutakuwa kwa 8K or 9K. Naomba tu tufike to 8K, because right now tumebaki na 2,500 subscribers ili tufike 10K. So I'm just begging you, requesting you to continue supporting this broadcast through like the video, share, comment, then don't forget to click the notification bell for more updates daily. Tukutane kwa video itakayofuata hivi karibuni, wapenzi watazamaji wa Danny's Media. See you in the next video. Bye bye.